everyone. I would love to read you an Easter story called The Easter Egg by Jan Brett. And one of the things I love about Jan Brett's books are her illustrations. She is an amazing illustrator, which means she is the one that does all of the pictures in the book. There are so many illustrations on each page. It's hard to soak it all in. There's stories going on in the pictures that the words never even talk about. So I will do my best to show you the pictures. Cheer up, spring is here. Time to start on my first ever Easter egg. Ooh, our Hoppy, our main character, is his first Easter egg ever. Each year, the bunny who decorated the winning egg got to help the Easter rabbit hide the eggs on Easter morning. Wow. It's a pretty special honor. Hoppy had been dreaming about being that bunny all year long. Now it was time to get started. Everywhere Hoppy looked, rabbits were working on dazzling eggs. I need an amazing idea, he thought. Hoppy spotted Flora Bunny planting spring wildflowers in her eggs. The Easter rabbit will love these colorful flowers, he thought, and he started picking flowers for his egg. Here's a basket for your flowers, Hoppy, Flora said. I'm going to show you a close-up. She is using the eggs as a flower pot. Isn't that cool? I also want to show you on either side of the page are different rabbits all throughout the book that are decorating their own eggs. And on the top, we'll see another story unfolding. So right now, what we see is a bird. So pay attention to that spot. Chop, chop, scrape, scrape. Hoppy spied Buster Birch carving a magnificent wooden egg. So he's not doing flowers, he's carving. And his last name is Birch. These are birch trees. I wish I had some wood for my egg, he wished out loud. Well, here you go, Hoppy, Buster Birch said, and he put a smooth, round piece of wood in Hoppy's basket. Thank you, Buster, Hoppy said. And here on the side you have more beautiful eggs being created. And here we have the birds again. Hoppy was hopping along when the smell of sweetness led him out of the woods and straight to the chocolate egg that Aunt Sassafras was decorating with creamy frosting, squiggles, and bows. Hello, Hoppy, she said, and she put some chocolate squares in his basket. Hippity hop, Hoppy exclaimed. I'll make the Easter rabbit a chocolate egg so sweet it will make his whiskers tingle. Look at this deliciousness. They're making edible eggs. Not only chocolate, but I see some peeps too. And then on this side, we have some more chocolate going on. This one's probably my favorite design. When Hoppy saw Granny Irene decorating one of her fabulous story eggs, then Hoppy saw Granny Irene decorating one of her fabulous story eggs. First, she traced a design on the egg with a special tool. Then she dipped the egg in pots of yellow, green, orange, and red dye, adding to the design each time. Hoppy couldn't believe his eyes. I'll never make an egg that beautiful, he told Granny Irene, and she smiled. Try, she said, giving him one of her special tools. Here's somebody's egg on that side. Here's another one on this side. And look at the birds. What's happening there? Why would a bird build a nest? What goes in a nest? Hoppy was hopping by Hans van der Rabbit's garden when he spotted an extraordinary egg. Hans was painting a portrait of the Easter rabbit so real that he looked alive. That is a pretty good portrait. Fantastic, Hoppy exclaimed. Thank you, Hoppy, Hans said. Why don't you make a painting on your egg? And he gave Hoppy pots of paints and a fine brush. We have some here, there, and here's our birds on the top. As Hoppy bounced along, a loud boing nearly knocked him off of his feet. It was a whirling, twirling, mechanical egg. Whoa, Hoppy said. That's an unusual egg. Would you like to make one? Roberto asked. Hoppy tried hard, but the harder he tried, the more parts and pieces piled up around him. Thank you, Roberto, he sighed. But I think I'd better make an egg that is right for me. I like this page because Hoppy realizes that not all eggs are going to be right for him. Not all talents are right for him. And that's okay. Here's some more eggs getting made on the side of the page. And here's our birds on the top of the page. And some squirrels have come in. Hoppy hopped back to the woods and lay down under a tall tree to think. That is a tall tree. Look how small he looks. Making a beautiful egg is harder than I imagined, he thought. I guess I don't have to win. I just want to make an egg I am proud of. And I think that is a really good lesson for us to learn. It doesn't have to be the best. Whatever we do should just be something that we're proud of. It doesn't have to be perfect. And there's our bird and the squirrels. Does it look like the squirrels are being respectful of the bird's space? That doesn't look good. Suddenly, the woods rang with the squawking of birds sounding an alarm. Mother Robin swooped down, calling wildly, as if she couldn't decide where to go. An egg had tumbled out of Mother Robin's nest. Inside the perfect blue egg was a baby robin that needed its mother to keep it warm until it hatched. So, those squirrels were bothering the nest. And unfortunately, the egg dropped down. It's not in the nest anymore. Here's some more eggs being made on either side. Hoppy knew what he had to do. He sat down carefully and covered the blue egg with his soft, warm fur. I'll take care of you the best I can, he whispered. Relieved, Mother Robin chirped and settled down on her 2 other eggs. Hoppy never left the robin's egg. If it was sunny and warm, he carefully turned the egg in its nest of moss. If it was rainy and cold, he kept the egg covered and dry. At night, wild animals passed by. Hoppy crouched down and stayed hidden in the ferns. Often, he heard strange noises coming from above, but Hoppy didn't run away. He's brave. Every day the rabbits worked on their eggs. Tadpoles turned into frogs, buds swelled into leaves, and Easter came closer and closer. Finally, it was time for the rabbits to take their eggs to the glen. They had forgotten all about Hoppy, who was quietly sitting on the blue egg under the tall tree in the woods. Look how gorgeous all of their eggs are. Early the next morning, the rabbits waited for the Easter rabbit. And suddenly, a beautiful wagon rolled toward them out of the mist. Who's coming? Who could it be? Another cool thing about this book. Woo! It opens up even wider. And stopped. The beautiful wagon stopped. The Easter bunny stepped down from the wagon and admired the decorated eggs one by one. You have brought me the most beautiful eggs in the world. But a very special one is not here, he told them. The rabbits were puzzled. Whose egg could it be? Look who's pulling the wagon. They're chickens. Oh, and let me back up a little bit. Okay, so on this page, here we have Hoppy. And then on this page, what do you see? What happened in between? The egg hatched. And a beautiful baby bird was born. Fill my wagon with your wonderful eggs, he said, the Easter rabbit. And when I return, I will show it to you. And he disappeared into the woods. Where do you think he's going? And here is Hoppy still taking care of that baby bird. He came back with Hoppy, looking scruffy and bedraggled. Hoppy has an amazing egg to be proud of, the Easter rabbit told them. He has kept Mother Robin's egg warm and safe until her baby bird hatched, and she could take care of it. The Easter rabbit placed the empty blue shell in the place of honor atop the wagon. Now they were ready to go. The rabbits cheered for the egg that had surprised them all. It's our best Easter ever, Hoppy, they shouted. And then the brave little bunny and the Easter rabbit rode off together to hide the eggs for the girls and the boys to find on Easter morning. Isn't that an awesome story? If you ever have a chance, go check this out from the library or buy a copy. The Easter Egg, or any of the books by Jan Brett. They're amazing. I hope you have a wonderful Easter. Bye.